What's up guys, DragonCardYu-Gi-Oh here, and welcome to a new card review, where I review on the card's art, effect, and how many decks that this card would be perfect in. Today I got a request from one of my friends from Dueling Network / YouTube / Skype, and his name is XMephistonX. Ring a bell? Well, if it does, then if you remember correctly, he was the one who requested for me to do a card review on Overmind Archfiend. This time he wants me to review Machina Fortress, or Machina Fortress, or however the living fuck you're supposed to pronounce that. I'm just gonna call him Machina Fortress because it sounds more badass. Anyways, the reason why he wants me to review Machina Fortress is because he likes machines. He likes giant robots. If you can't tell from his avatar in his channel that he uses Coop. And he is the main protagonist of the series Megas XOR, which I love that fucking cartoon half to death. But anyways, I'm beating around the bush. So with no further ado, ladies and gents, let's get this card review started. Let's talk about its artwork. Machina Fortress does look pretty cool. He's pretty much a robotic mechanized machine tank, and that's freaking badass. Tanks are always fucking awesome, especially if they're in robotic form. We see like 2 treadmills on the side and 1 on the front, which is an odd concept, but it works. And we also see like a cannon on his left shoulder. With that, we see like a scouter thingy on his left eye, which I'm guessing is for him to be able to keep aim of his target and just shoot with his cannon. The only thing I have a little nitpick about the whole thing is his arms. Those things cannot even hold anything. Why are they even there? It makes no fucking sense. The colors do look cool. A light blue with some white, blood red with black on the cannon part. It looks pretty cool. And the background looks pretty cool. And it looks like he just got summoned into the field with that glowing ring around him. Overall, the artwork does look pretty cool. I do like it a lot. It's just my only nitpick about it is the fucking arms. Why are they even there? What the fuck? What can I do? If only I drew it, I would not add in the arms, but I'm beating around the bush. So, when it comes to my score, it gets a 4.5 out of 5. Alright, let's go straight towards effect. You can discard machine-type monsters those total levels equal to 8 or more to special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, select and destroy one card your opponent controls. When this face-up card you control is targeted by an opponent's effect monster's effect, look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. This effect is really good, I do have to admit. Pretty much, you can special summon this thing. There's no need of even come close to normal summoning this thing. All you have to do is just discard machine-type monsters that are levels equal to 8 or more, and special summon this thing from your hand or graveyard. It's kind of like a ritual monster without the ritual spell, and you can summon it from the graveyard. And its main 2 effects are really good. Once it gets destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, just destroy one card your opponent controls. And its other effect, really good as well. Once it's been targeted by an effect monster's effect, look at your opponent's hand and then discard their card. And it's plain and simple, but it fucking works. I really do like this effect, but like all cards, there's always a way to bypass their effects. The only weakness I can find of this card is most likely spells and trap cards can still target it. So, what if I activate Dark Hole? Will his effects work? No. Dimensional Prison? Will that work? Not. The effect is good, but it does have some weaknesses. Which, they're just tiny little weaknesses, but they still work. So the effect I really do like. It has some bit of invincibility and a great way to keep resummoning itself, and its 2 effects are really good as well. So when it comes to the effect, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. Time for deck choices. And judged by its a machine-type monster and its effect does acquire machine-type monsters to order special summon this thing, it's pretty obvious that you're going to be needing machine-type monsters. And here are the cards I recommend for your machine-type deck. Machina Gearframe is a perfect fine example of adding to your machine deck with Machina Fortress. Once this thing has been normal summoned, just add Fortress from your deck to your hand. And judged by it's a Union monster, Union monsters pretty much can go to the spell and trap card zone and be as the equipment spell towards that certain type of monster described in its card text. Pretty much equip this to Fortress, and Fortress is unstoppable for 1 attack, and it's really good. These 3 are good examples of putting into your machine deck. The gadget monsters. Green Gadget, Red Gadget, and Yellow Gadget. Boy, these little fuckers are quite annoying as well, but they work for you in the long run. And these guys are good because they're level 4. 2 of them together make 8. Pretty much discard both of them just to order summon Fortress. And plus, they're level 4, so you can use them for exceed summonings such as Utopia, or Shockmaster. Another good machine type monster to add into your deck is Scrap Recycler. Once it's been normal summoned or special summoned, add a machine type monster from your deck to your graveyard. Then once per turn, add 2 level 4 machine type earth monsters from your graveyard to your deck, shuffle your deck, and draw 1 card. So it's kind of like a Pot of Hours, but not. It will help you recycle your deck from even decking out, and it can help you refill from more monsters so you can summon Fortress again. A good machine type monster to add into any machine type deck is Cyber Dragon and Jinzo. Cyber Dragon is pretty much like, what if you don't have Fortress in your hand from the first turn and your opponent just summoned as a monster on their first turn, and then once it's your turn, just special summon this thing from your hand. And pretty much for the shits and lulz, what if your opponent plays a machine deck too and he has a field full of machines? Like 5 machines against your 1 Cyber Dragon. Just pretty much send your Cyber Dragon with his machine type monsters to the graveyard to pretty much special summon Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. You don't need a polymerization to summon this thing. Just pretty much send Cyber Dragon with the machine type requirements to the graveyard to special summon this fucker. And for each material that's been sent to the graveyard for this effect, for this summon, it gets 1,000 for each one of the materials. So pretty much 5 machines and 1 Cyber Dragon. That's 6,000 fucking attack points. Oh boy, have fun trying to get rid of that fucker. And Jinzo is a good example because he stops trap cards. And I'm surprised that not that many people that don't play him. I would like to see him be in more play. My god, people. Learn how to get to the times here and try to learn something from the past. Jinzo's kick-ass from back then, and he should still kick-ass by now. And just for shits and lulz, add in Machina Force. Even though this card is completely useless and you don't have the requirements to even add for it, but if you could, go right ahead if you want. But I would just put him in because he'll be a good offering cost for Fortress to summon. Nothing more, nothing less. So overall, by deck choices, most likely machine decks. If you try to put this in any other deck, then you're stupider than you look. So when it comes to deck choices, I will have to say a 4 out of 5. Alright, time for the final results. Overall, Machina Fortress is a really cool card by art, effect, and even though it can only be run in machine type decks, but it's a good machine type monster to add into any machine type deck in general. So, if you're going to be building a machine type deck, be smart and add Machina Fortress into your deck. It fucking works, and I can see why Mephistan likes this monster a lot. So for my overall score of Machina Fortress, it gets a 4.5 out of 5. So there you have it, guys. That is my review on Machina Fortress. And thank you, Mephistan X, for allowing me to reveal this card for you. Link to his channel will be down in the description box down below. If you guys have any cards you want me to reveal for future episodes, just leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do for a future episode. So remember, guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and until next time, later, DragonCard7 signing out.